U
C
B. Exclamation! I'm a Myrtle!
No.
There was a large facility, industry that was emitting benzene, which is a carcinogen, and it was making our community, me and my community, sick. Well, it all started because I have fibromyalgia, which is a neuromuscular disease, and I believed that it was caused by the environment that I grew up in. I grew up in Kenmore, Tonawanda, and I believed that that was causing my illness. And when I started speaking out about my own illness, there were several hundred people that came to me and said that we're sick too, and we believe it's the air that we're breathing. So we decided to take our own air sample with this bucket.
So how does that bucket work?
So this is the exact bucket that we use to take our air sample in Tonawanda, and this bucket works. We made this bucket for about $100, and it literally is a bucket from Home Depot, and we've fitted it with some fittings, and inside the bucket there is something called a Tedlar bag, and this is where the air goes. Okay. So what we do is we have a little vacuum that goes right on here, and it creates a vacuum inside the bucket but outside the bag. And when we open this fitting here, the air around the bucket goes in the fitting and into the bag, and that's where the air is collected in the bag. And we took it was only like a 2 to 3 minute air sample. Then we disconnected the bag here, and we sent it off to a laboratory where they analyze the air in the bag.
Other than your community, did you have anyone else who supported your side of the fight against Tonawanda Coke?
Right. There were a lot of people that helped me, and mostly my community people. However, we also worked with some of the government agencies and local universities. We also used the media too. The media was really important. We had NPR, national broadcaster, radio broadcaster, come to Tonawanda a few months ago to do a story, and I took them outside the gates of Tonawanda Coke, and it was so bad that day that the reporters got very sick, and one of the reporters got a nosebleed and everything. And lastly, we used the politicians. We asked for their help and assistance to help us make the changes we wanted to make in our community.
How is it now? I mean, is your air clean?
The facility, Tonawanda Coke, is still polluting our community. It is better. In my estimation, the level of benzene that is safe is 0. And they're still emitting benzene, and they're still emitting other carcinogens that I feel need to be regulated further.